Rebels too, right? Yeah, we do. Yes. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It's so good. Mine's cool.
Well, I like this one.
Alright, so working on sanding down and temporarily patching the wooden canoe that I got yesterday from Robert. The main spots we're getting is that one right there with that big hole. Hopefully flex tape will fix it for now before I fiberglass the whole bottom. And then we've got this patch right here. Just went out and got some 100 grit for sandpaper for some wood. Got on 3M block, didn't know my block size, so it doesn't quite fit, but that's alright. About to get down to some sanding, and so wiping it down first just to see. Look, the veneer looks really nice. Alright, so we just got done sanding down the major parts. I went to this big one right here. It's almost dry. This spot right here, this spot here, that little one there, and then this big spot right here, and then that little one right there. Gonna let these dry out, and then I'm gonna start working on using this flex tape. Hopefully it'll work good. It's really that really pretty blue, and should be once I take off the lacquer over it that's made it turn green. Ooh, alright, so as you just saw, just wiped down the whole deal. It's looking really good. I mean, hopefully I'll be able to save this blue paint for the most part and get this awful lacquer off, and then redo it so that it'll be nice and blue, not this awful blue-green. Bad spot there I'll have to patch probably, but left these couple of spots dry for this wipe down since I'm waiting for them to dry so I can fix them. You can see where there's lacquer runs from. Clearly it's been repaired before, right there at the center. Around this side, drying up pretty quickly, but this is a pretty rough spot where you can really tell the lacquer's coming off. It's looking good though so far. Really excited for this. Alright, all gloved up, getting ready to use some clear flex tape. Cover up at least that spot there and then that spot there, and then I might come down here and do a little work down here and maybe some more on this end over here. I'm not sure, just see how well applying it on this spot here goes. Alright, so here I've got actually a window tint application kit, and I'm going to use, well actually I should have used the box cutter to cut that stuff so it wasn't on my knife, but it's got this nice squeegee on here, and I'm going to use this squeegee to try and get out as many of these air bubbles as I can. So here goes nothing. Alright, so this stuff, that squeegee actually worked really well. Of course it looks like there's air bubbles in here, and there are a few for sure, but I think that this stuff is really going to work well. Of course you can't get all the air bubbles out just because of the nature of how this bottom of the boat is and how that stuff works. You know, it's tar on a sheet of plastic, and hopefully this will work well. Gonna let sit for a little while, probably test it out in my pool later on this evening. I've got a tarp on it right now to try and keep the temp in for it to be not quite so cold while I'm working out. And yeah, now I've got to make myself a paddle. The boat didn't come with a paddle. Alright, so that last piece has been sitting on there for about a half an hour now. I'm going to put another little piece right over here, this area, and then another piece on this side here just to make sure this bad spot is well covered up.
You know, the cool thing is if it sinks, it'd be like a shipwreck at the bottom of your swimming pool. We can dive on it.
We're thinking positive thoughts right now, right?
Oh, my bad. I'm not big in positive.
Will you hand me my oar in a second?
You know how to get in? You got that one hand on each side. You hear me?
Don't worry about
Hand
the
on
dog.
each side. Far side hand, hold over.
Oh wow, I think that oar is awesome.
One hand on each side. Up there.
Just roll in.
Turn your hand around.
Holly.
And crawl through it.
Holly girl.
Yeah.
You never got there.
Right?
She's lifting
You can't do it that way.
Uh-huh.
You got to put equal pressure on each side.
Oh, Quinn, you just ran out of battery.
That's
I know.
I'm videoing it, Quinn, don't worry.
If you're far,
You're flirting.
Where's the bad? And the bad spot's not leaking, so that's
here's your redneck paddle
Is that BBC?
that you made.
Yes.
PVC pipe and plywood.
Uh-oh. You're going to run aground.
Quarantine doesn't let you go to academy.
I don't know if that's a two-man canoe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. With the way this wood's creaking, it's not.
It could be, but
It could be a man and his puppy.
I wouldn't ram the side of the pool too hard.
This thing
good.
is a monster.
I told you it's almost 16 feet long. What happens when you don't have a paddle? You build your own.
Uh-oh.
We'll put another one on the other end
You may want to sawzall those bolts off.
later. Yeah, he will.
It looks like they're about ready to go through the side.
Listen, I am.
No chewy.
Not leaking?
No, it looks great. You know,
Yes.
there's water up here from the paddle going back and forth. And this, I don't know if this is a rain spot or a wet spot, but I mean, legitimately, it seems solid. This is so nice. I mean, but I mean, fishing just like this will be fine. You know, this is nice. Can you record like
Hey.
this? Is this still going? Oh, okay. I thought
The
you
screen just went dark, and I thought the
said- No,
battery.
Yeah, the screen just goes dark to save battery.
Yeah. Thankfully, I turned it back on again, and so
That's the water, all right.
it seems to go
It's easy.
smooth. Yeah.
So,
It's kind of, yeah, I mean, it's.
So whose idea was the paddle?
you mean the redneck paddle? Like how? Like what? The design of it? Or?
Yeah.
Well, I want to put another one on the end.
Right.
Like we cut out the board already. We just wanted to.
Sure.
test the- You good? Bruh, this is so nice. This is such a vibe, I can't even tell you. Yo, Dan, you got one? Oh, okay. I can't hear you because of my radio. And I kind of want to turn it off, but... Wait, did Robert get one? Robert! Alright, we're going.